What is going on, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today we are going to be doing a very moderate flight. Actually, we're going to be doing Dallas Fort Worth to Las Vegas today. So what we're going to do looks like I've been seeing this guy. Some reason he keeps flying around. I've been watching him like fly all over Texas for some reason. So whoever this guy is, hands down, is just trying to discover as much of Texas as he can, so that's kind of funny. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's go ahead and take out the A320neo. Let's go over to liveries, and let's choose the Spirit Airlines livery. We can actually choose between Spirit and Delta, and then we actually have a couple more. Welcome to the live stream, King Xavier. Welcome to the live stream. We got Air Canada, Lufthansa, Aegean Airlines. This is a Ferrari kind of thing. This is Air China, Saudi Arabia Airlines, and then Spirit, Delta, and then the regular one. And then we got Air Canada, and then the stock ones that actually you probably see all over the game. I just upgraded my CPU, so I'm more so kind of just testing a lot of things out right now. I got a new CPU, except I bent the freaking pins, so that was fun trying to do that, but my CPU works, and I'm running at about like 67 degrees Celsius, so I'm still trying to figure out a heating solution. But let's go ahead and get this done. Let's go ahead and choose Spirit Airlines, and I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and choose Dallas Fort Worth. We're going to manually do this. We're going to do McCarran International Airport. And that's going to be a 2-hour flight. Let's go ahead and put that to VOR to VOR. I think I can actually lead it by getting us there just by flying, just by following the GPS. So we're going to be doing a GPS navigation today. A little bit of autopilot assistance. Don't think we're going to be doing IFR yet. VFR, VOR, VOR to VOR, and then let's go ahead and choose our cruising altitude, which is going to be 25,000 feet. And let's make sure that goes through. As soon as we get to our cruising altitude, so we're going to be in the air for about 2 hours. There's our cruising altitude. Alright. Let's go over to flight conditions. I'm going to turn multiplayer off. We're not going to be worrying about that, but we're going to be doing live air traffic, and we're going to be doing live weather and time. Alright, think we should be good to go. Let me go ahead and let's choose, I don't know if I want to choose a gate or just start on the runway. I think we're just going to go ahead and start on the runway. Don't think you guys are too interested in seeing, you know, all the ground services, but we'll do that as soon as we get to, what do you call it? Las Vegas. Definitely going to do all that so we can unload, take all the bagging off, and etc. Can you make it a stormy day? Since this is going to be like just a regular flight, this is just more so just a actual flight. This is going to be my first like actual jetliner flight. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna leave it on live weather. Which I completely just realized I totally should have probably started at the gate, because we would have had more time to actually start our, just adjust my autopilot, so that's always taking it. Probably should always start at the gate whenever you're doing an actual flight. We'll take that into consideration next time. Alright, it is 1:20. I think we should just, shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. Really want to get off the ground. Let's go ahead and set up some of my autopilot. I'm going to be going for 15,000 feet. It's going to be... Let's do 1,200 vertical speed. And then heading... We're gonna do that for 330, I believe. Well, let's increase the range. Go ahead and leave it at 40 nautical miles. Well, actually, let's do it at 20. 15,000 feet, and then we are going to set the speed... 200 knots. Okay, for some reason the heading never wants to work. I don't know what's going on with the heading thing. Oh, engage selected heading mode, and then... Let's go ahead and leave it at 330. Okay, I'm just gonna test this out. 200. If anyone... Okay, if anyone can, like, help me with this autopilot, I don't know what's going on with the heading. Okay, it's downward. Let's do it for 275. Okay, so disengage, and I'll go ahead and engage that again whenever we get into the air, since I finally know how to do it. Alright, should be good to go. Let's go ahead and set the flaps real quick. And then disengage the parking brake. We do have clearance to take off. It's DFW tower. Let's check out our aircraft real quick. Nice, very, very nice paint, honestly. Really, really love it. Alright, so let's go ahead and just make one final procedure, and then we're gonna go ahead and get off the ground. Make sure the altimeter is correct, and let's speed and Mach. So then, just to make sure, I want to make sure where engage selected speed mode. Engage manage speed mode? Okay, okay. Okay, oh, wow, okay, so click downward to engage the selected one. If you can click upward to... That makes a lot more sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and get off the ground. We're going to set this for 300. And we're going to throttle up. No seatbelt signs, so we don't have to worry about that right now. It's not even engageable in the game. Beautiful day out of Dallas-Fort Worth. Again, we're going to be taking off from Dallas-Fort Worth, but we're doing this in a jetliner. And let's pull up. Going way too fast.
Overspeed.
Go ahead and gear up. Go ahead and set autopilots.
Airbus Treasy, Papa, continue for west departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace. DFW Tower, Airbus November, 12 Treasy, Papa, continue for west departure.
And heading. get this on a correct heading. Looks like it's going to be 285.
Leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
We're hovering
DFW
just
Tower,
around
November
200 knots
123
with the
Sierra Papa,
autopilot, so
frequency change.
it's a lot better. And let's make sure we are increasing in altitude.
Regional approach Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa is type Airbus A20 and 4 miles southwest of DFW,
And
1,500 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
And flaps are up. Great, great, great. That is the city of Fort Worth to our left.
123 Sierra Papa, regional approach. Squawk 0071.
Alright, increase the speed. Because we don't want to
Squawk
stall.
0071 Airbus Tree Sierra Papa. Airbus Tree Sierra Papa radar contact 5 miles west of DFW, 2,200 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Airbus Tree Sierra Papa. Airbus Tree Sierra Papa contact regional approach on 118.1. 118.1 for Airbus Tree Sierra Papa. Regional approach Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa 2,800 feet. Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa regional approach. Continue to Golf Tango Hotel as planned. Altimeter 29.85.
Would you say that the new flight simulator is easier? I actually would say it's easier. It's a lot simpler to use other than the predecessor from 2006. I mean, honestly, it's the best. It's way better. If you want a good flight simulator, this is the one that you need. It's absolutely just mind-boggling how great this game is. Let's go ahead and check the nav log. I really want to figure out where I need to start my descent at. I think once we get to about here, I think that'll be prime time to actually do that. Let's look. I think around the time I get to the Grand Canyon, before I get to the Grand Canyon, so before this area right here, so around TXO, I believe TXO, definitely that's probably where we're gonna start our descent. I want to be probably around, we're gonna be going to 25,000 feet, so let's go ahead and increase the altitude, and we're going to be cruising at 25,000 feet. But then, again, I want to make sure that I start a descent at a reasonable time. So around TXO to OTO is whenever I'm going to start the descent. I want to get around 15,000 feet whenever I get the GUP. This is the Grand Canyon right here. Right in this area, this is all the Grand Canyon. So that's whenever we're going to do that. Then we pass over the Hoover Dam. We're going to pass actually directly over Hoover Dam. This is Boulder City right here, and then McCarran Airport is right here. This game is truly revolutionary, if you ask me. I think it's the most slept-on game of the year. I mean, you say it's slept on, but I mean, like, everyone is playing it right now. I mean, I'm getting 7 viewers, actually. But yeah, everyone is playing this game, and it's, I mean, everyone loves it.
Few clouds at 1,000 feet, few clouds at 4,200 feet, few clouds at 12,400 feet. Temperature, 32C dew point, 10C, altimeter 2984. Airbus 3 Sierra Papa, you are leaving my airspace radar. Service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Tango Alpha 2 flight automated. Weather observation 1800 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet, few clouds at 4,200 feet, few clouds at 12,400 feet. Temperature, 32C dew point, 10C, altimeter 2984. Airbus 3 Sierra Papa, did you copy?
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Airbus 3
Thought I
Sierra Papa.
thought I was about to have to do something with that. This is a cabin view, and I love this. I love this view. This is a great view.
November 123 Sierra Papa is type Airbus A20 entry miles west of 6 X-ray Sierra 7. Request flight following.
I love it whenever games do that.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, FT Worth Center. Squawk 3163.
Any of my Dallas viewers, if anyone is familiar with Dallas, this is probably past it. I mean, this is over west. This is over West Texas. Let's look. Where are we? We are somewhere in between Fort Worth, it looks like, and it's this lake right here, right next to KXBP. Again, if anyone can tell me. Where is Wichita Falls? Okay, Shepherd was right here. This is Shepherd Air Force Base. This is Shepherd Airspace. So Wichita Falls is right here. So we are south of Wichita Falls. Okay, Denton is right here. Decatur is right here. So this is past Decatur. Again, if anyone watching this that's familiar with Texas, at least, I mean, tell me what. I mean, I can look it up on Google, but I mean that wouldn't be fun. We're gonna be passing over Coney. Coney 2012. Coney 2012. Okay, I seriously want to figure out what airport Coney is, because that's funny. That is going to be Onley Municipal Airport in Young County, Texas. So, let's look at the maps. I want to figure out what lake that was. Yikes, I am running at like 82C right now on temperature rise. Seriously need to figure out what my thing is gonna be at. Oh, okay, so that lake was actually Bridgeport. That was Lake Bridgeport right there. What's going on, Queen Jackson? Welcome to the live stream. Let's go ahead and go back to the cockpit. And just as a precaution, let's go ahead and turn on the weather radar. Let's go ahead and do it over to System 1. There's nothing ahead of us. And weather should actually be pretty good on the way there. I actually checked the weather radar for live weather, And there shouldn't be anything. I mean, looks like there is some cloud cover ahead of us, but storm-wise, we should not be running into anything of concern, actually. Hey, what's going on, green shirt guy? Welcome to the live stream. We're at 15,000 feet. Oh, dang it, I didn't engage. Let's do this at 2,500 feet a minute. Let's resume our climb up to 25,000 feet. Definitely want to get above these clouds, actually. I'm doing good, green shirt guy, and I hope you are doing well.
Generic 2-1 Lima, you are 29 miles west. Descend and maintain 7,300 feet. Expect ILS runway 31 approach via Mike Quebec.
Oh, okay, it's already in my flight management computer. That's interesting. So I didn't even have to set any of that up. I guess that's whenever you're doing it by yourself instead of making an actual flight plan from instead of making an actual flight plan from the game menu, you can actually do that through here just by doing it in game. A little bit dark clouds just ahead of us. Very, very lovely looking clouds in the distance. A little bit more clouds over to our left. And nothing to our right.
Airbus 3, Sierra Papa contact FT Word Center on 133.5.
133.5 Airbus 3, Sierra Papa. FT Word Center, Airbus November 123, Sierra Papa flight level 215.
Climb and maintain 7,000.
Hey, what's going on, AMN? Welcome to the live streams. Does the game actually have stops if you do longer flights? You can... I think you can manually do it because there's a certain range that your aircraft actually have. So whenever you're flying, so like if I take the 787 or something like that, then basically whenever I do it from like Dallas to, let's say, London Heathrow, I think I would manually have to stop in somewhere like JFK or something like that, somewhere around New York, as New York is the last major stop before you actually cross the ocean. And it's actually very normal for flights like that to actually stop in places like Philadelphia, Washington, New York, and get their fuel, have a refuel, and then make their way across the ocean to London. So it's normal for that to happen. Oh, wow, we actually have some weather. Beautiful, beautiful. This, oh my god, I've always wanted a weather radar. Look at that. We actually have a storm system we are approaching. That is so cool. That is awesome. We are now at our cruising altitude of 25,000 feet. It is actually awesome that we're cruising at 25,000 feet, because if we stayed at 15,000 feet, then we definitely would have slammed into that storm. But we are going to be flying way above this storm system that we are approaching. What is going on, Eddie? Welcome to the live stream. We have 8 people watching this flight simulator stream. Thank you all for joining me on this flight to McCarran. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to see more flight simulator content, I definitely am going to make that for you guys. I'm making a lot of content. Wow, beautiful storm system straight ahead of us. Very, very high altitude plane on our left right here. Don't know his flight plan, but I wish I could figure it out. Honestly, if someone could actually correlate what that plane is, because I have live air traffic on right now. That plane right there should actually be in the air as we speak. So if anyone can figure out what plane that is, let me go ahead and get you guys a location if you guys actually want to do that. Somewhere. So here's Dallas Fort Worth. This was Bridgeport. So we just passed Coney. I completely forgot. Actually, hang on. There's the planes. This one kind of following us, except he's probably way. Yeah, that's like a civilian aircraft. Let's look at the weather radar. Beautiful, again, beautiful storm system straight ahead. This game is so sick. I absolutely know. I love this game so much, man. Oh my god. I just upgraded my computer and I am fluidly running this thing. I just upgraded the CPU, I upgraded my RAM, and I almost broke my CPU, but I love it. Like, I mean, I'm good. Wow. And I am running so good right now. I mean, I don't know if it's lagging for you guys, but it's not lagging for me. Even while I'm playing. Temperatures are around 70 degrees Celsius now. Again, just beautiful storms. Looks like we don't have to do anything to change. Let's go ahead and go back to the cabin view, which I really, really loved in the alpha. Oh, it's already there. Unreal. This game is unreal. Oh my god. This game is so cool. I love it. I love this game. How is this not made before? Best game of the year, abso-freaking-lutely, man. Wow, we are being joined by all of my members in this live stream. Big shout out to AMN, Solitaris, and King Xavier, all 3 of my members in one live stream. Thank you all for being here and supporting me. I really, really do appreciate the support. It's unlike anything, and I absolutely appreciate it. So in the alpha, whenever I was actually playing it, on the cabin views, these things, it literally sounded like you were outside, but they fixed that, and I'm glad, because I mean, cabin views are so important, and it's stunning. Alright, let's go back to the cockpit. Let's check on the weather situation. So a couple of storm systems. Let's look a little bit over to the right. Can definitely see something right here. Can't see the rain. We're probably too high to actually be able to see the rain. If we can see the rain from up here, I swear to God. Wow. Now, if you look over to the left, you will see a storm right there. That is a storm. That is what a storm looks like from so far away. That's all continuous cloud cover. Let me see if I can actually see it on my radar. Let's go ahead and change this. Yeah, it looks like we could kind of see it right here. A little bit of stronger storm system. Nothing over to the left. Let's do 20 nautical miles. Beautiful, beautiful storm. I know I say this a lot, but it's stunning. I'm sorry. And we're clearing the storm. And if you guys have any suggestions about where I should go in the future, about where you want to see on Flight Simulator, please let me know. And then I think Monday I'm gonna try to actually stream just a regular one instead of doing a flight. I could just literally just fly around if you guys want to see that. If you guys want to see any sort of like Flight Simulator content, again, just make a suggestion and I'll definitely do it. Is there 4K ability? Yes, there is. You just need to have the most powerful graphics card that you can probably get your hands on. 2070 is apparently recommended. 2070 and up. We got the landing lights. Are these inoperable? Turn on runway turn lights. Strobe, beacon, wing.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Delta 1186.
And where is my de-icing procedures? Set dome lights. If anyone can tell me where the de-icing is on the A320neo. Wait, there's... Okay, there's windshield de-ice. There's wing, there's engine... And there's APU. That's inoperable. That storm just considerably weakened. Let's see if we can see it from the showcase camera. Yeah.
Delta 1357, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Fly to my home state of Iowa. What city in Iowa? There's a lot of cities in Iowa, and Iowa's mainly flat. There's literally nothing in Iowa. Iowa's almost as bad as Kansas. Alright. Got clear skies ahead of us. Passing through this storm system, and we are home free. Hopefully we don't run into anything else on the way. Doesn't look like it. I mean, we have a 600 kilometer draw distance, so we'd probably be able to see the storm ahead of us. One of the coolest things is that not only do storms look like that, that's not the only way storms look. If the conditions are right and the live weather wants it to look like it, then these clouds are towering into the sky. These come up to around the altitude that I'm at, even higher by about 25,000 feet. So not only do they look like that, they look even better. Let's go to VFR.
American 2308 traffic is 6
Weird.
o'clock, 3 miles at flight level.
What the heck is
305
that?
generic. Report them in sight.
They...
Skywest 309.
What in the heck is that?
10,000 feet.
Am I the only one that sees that thing?
American 2308 descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Generic 82 Sierra, you are 500 feet above your assigned altitude.
I think it stopped.
Descend and maintain 10,000
Is that coming
feet,
toward
altitude
us?
29.80.
VFR. That was funny.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, American 2308.
Fly over Des Moines. It's our state capital. I know what the state
American
capital.
2308 have the generic in sight.
I know the state capital of Iowa.
American 1665 descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Skywest 30906. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, American 1665.
I'm gonna initiate a small turn to about a heading of 270, and then we're gonna wait until we actually realign with at least a little bit closer to our original flight path, and then I'm gonna turn it back as soon as we kind of like get a little bit closer and realign with it. I believe we are still over Texas. Texas is very, very large. Wouldn't surprise me if this was Texas weather. Where are we? Okay, so Wichita Falls is right here. Amarillo is right here. And, okay, so Odessa and Midland are actually right here. I can actually recognize that. So Amarillo, Odessa, this has to be Lubbock. I believe this is Lubbock right here. So we're going to be passing over Lubbock very soon. Once we get out of Lubbock... See, that's the funny part. Literally this entire flight, most of this flight is literally over Texas. Texas is so freaking big that, I mean, how long have we been in the air? And then we haven't even passed Lubbock yet? That is interesting. Oh man, I love fly over New York. Fly over New York, hell yeah. So I believe this is the outskirts of Texas right here. I could find El Paso. So Midland. Okay. So New Mexico is right here. So yeah, the OTO is right around the time whenever we'll definitely be outside of Texas. Let's go ahead.
Flight level 3850 generic. Report them in sight. American 141, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. American 2308 have the traffic. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, American 141.
Just kind of messing with the weather radar right here. I guess we're gonna definitely leave it on WX. I'll play this game just to see how the world looks from the sky. I wish I could see my building in this game. And what building are you actually talking about? There we go. Since we're going to be in the air for a little bit longer, I'm going to go ahead and change my cruising altitude to 30,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and increase that to 30,000, and then we are going to climb at about 2,000 feet a minute. Let's go ahead and go here. Enter.
Airbus 3 Sierra Papa contact FT Worth Center on 126.45.
Going to 126.45 Airbus 3 Sierra Papa. FT Worth Center, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa flight level 250.
Okay, now we're increasing in altitude.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa FT Worth Center, continue to Tango X-Ray Oscar as planned.
Get your plane in a graveyard spiral and try to recover from it. That's funny. Rima Fly Channel, welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you here. Probably another flight simmer from the sounds of it, but welcome to the channel. For those who are watching right now, again, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and just hit the bell notification icon if you want to know whenever I'm going to do more Flight Simulator. I'm going to make a lot of Flight Simulator. I'm going to make another one where I was flying all over Oklahoma City, so if you want to see more content, just check that one out, if you have not. Let's readjust the heading to 285. I mean, 281 kind of sounds pretty good. So as soon as we get the TXO, it's going to be about 20 minutes until we get the OTO, then another 20 minutes. So it's like 20-minute intervals to each of our, each of the places that we're going to, each of our waypoints. GCN is definitely whenever we need to start getting aligned with McCarran Airfield. Let me look at the direction.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Overspeed.
Overspeed.
Excuse me?
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Oh, it's...
Overspeed.
Why is it on Mach?
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
That was weird. Do a flip. Will you be passing over Albuquerque? Let's check. Do we have an Albuquerque? Keck, are you actually from Albuquerque? I've actually never been to Albuquerque. Albuquerque is one of the biggest ones. Okay, so we're going to be passing over southern New Mexico. OTO is right here. I don't know where that is near, but there is a city right here in between this valley, right where the mountains start up. So if that's... I'm not really that familiar with New Mexico, so if someone can tell me, Amarillo is right here, and then there's a direct connection to that. So Amarillo and then Lubbock is right here. So Lubbock is actually to our left. Let's see if we can see Lubbock. Nope. Too far.
American 2081, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude.
Go to Kitty Hawk,
Descend
Outer
and
Banks, North
maintain
Carolina.
10,000 feet.
Got a history nerd in here. If anyone knows exactly what happened in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, except for Cat. And we are now at our new cruising altitude of 30,000 feet. I'm going to assume the captain of this flight allows political debates in the cabin. Yes, maybe. Probably not. I mean, I would be a horrible captain if I was allowing political debates, because then everyone would just start punching each other. So, that's where I live. Huh, that's actually really interesting. You live in a very historical area. For those who don't know, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina is actually where the Wright brothers, quote-unquote, invented flight. And I'm going to leave it on this view real quick, and then we are going to, I'm going to be right back.
Southwest 170, descend and maintain 10,000 feet. FT Worth Center, Screamer 82 is at flight level 270, descending 10,000 feet. Screamer 82, FT Worth Center, continue as planned. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet southwest 170. Screamer 82 descend. American 2308, contact Albuquerque Center on 127.85. Airbus 3 Sierra Papa, contact Albuquerque Center on 126.85.
One 126.85 for Airbus 3 Sierra Papa. Albuquerque Center, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, flight level 300.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, Albuquerque Center, continue to Tango X-Ray Oscar as planned.
Welcome to the live stream election minute. Welcome. And for those who are just now joining, again, welcome to the live stream. Man, I really want to buy this game. Unfortunately, I don't own an Xbox or a decent PC. See, the only thing is that I didn't really have a quote-unquote good PC. I mean, I had a 1060. I have a 1060, but then I have a 3700X. But I had a 2600X beforehand, and I mean, even with the 2600X, I was great. I mean, I was running the game pretty solidly, and then as soon as I upgraded my RAM, that's whenever it really hit. Beautiful view outside. Look to the right, we actually see more cloud cover. Let's go ahead and go back to the cockpit. Check where we are. And VFR map. We just passed over our waypoint at CXO. Let's go ahead and do a heading of 275. Is that a storm ahead of us? Very high level clouds. Just ahead. We actually see mountains. Very nice. So we're approaching New Mexico now. Got a little airport to our left, and we got a city, actually. More of a very large town. If anyone, again, can tell me what that is. It's, get an airport code. It's actually a, airspace. That is KCVS. Let's go ahead and check to see where we're at. Thank you so much for that donation, AMN. I really do appreciate it. KCVS Airport. That is Cannon Air Force Base, actually.
10,000 feet, expect ILS runway for approach via Hison transition, clear to Hison Key, line 5412.
Okay, so that's Cannon Air Force Base in Curry County, New Mexico. So we are actually in New Mexico now. PG, can you teach me Power and Revolution on Monday or the weekend? I mean, I have tutorials. I mean, it's actually not $250. It's actually, it's actually $25. It looks like a lot, but it's, I mean, it's good. I mean, $25. I appreciate it every single time that AMN sends it, so. Got more high-level clouds to our right. A little bit stronger over those mountains, but as we look over to the left, there's just not that much cloud cover. I wish there was a way to actually check. Okay, so that is a rainstorm, but it doesn't look that bad. This is my weather radar. So, yeah, I mean, shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we're not even heading straight toward it, so.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet, key line 5412.
It's that oil money. I know, he's Norwegian. Oh, man. AMN is just... Everyone always just loves to pick on AMN. More mountains to our right. We're going to pass directly over a major New Mexico city, and I believe it could be Albuquerque. Yeah, it should be actually. We are going to pass directly over Albuquerque. PG doesn't appreciate I watch nearly all of his streams and videos. Aw, thank you so much. Wow, we have 15 viewers in his live stream. Awesome. Thank you all for joining me today. Still on our way to Las Vegas. We just entered New Mexico about 10 minutes ago, and we are on our way toward Albuquerque. We're landing at Las Vegas, but we're on our way to Albuquerque because we're going to pass directly over it. When are you going to do a Power and Revolution live stream? I seriously think I may just wait until 2020, or at least until there's news on 2020. Whenever I know it's going to come out, I think we may actually see a 2020 release by around September, because they're saying they're in their last home stretch of the 2020 edition. So what we may be looking at is around a September release, and then at worst case, we could see a release in October. Try to spot Los Polios Hermanos. Is that... Can you actually tell me what that is? I actually don't know what it is. And again, if you guys are watching this, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and if you want to see more Flight Simulator content, hit that bell notification icon.
You are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
I don't know. I'm starting to think Microsoft is getting repetitive, to be honest. Oh, come on. Come on, Microsoft Flight Simulator is not as repetitive as what was that other game? The Political Process. Swear to God. Yeah, I love AMN too. Don't worry. AMN is loved around. We have 15 viewers watching this video right now, so let's go ahead and get up to 15 likes. I'm gonna go ahead and match it. Yeah, we do have a storm ahead of us. Ooh, we're at the pass over OTO. So I believe Albuquerque is actually going to be coming up ahead. We're gonna be passing in between, like, it's like a small valley. So if anyone's familiar with New Mexico, you could definitely tell me where I am. Oh man, that's disorienting. Let's go ahead and just watch out the cabin window. Been AFK for some time. Where are we currently? We are possibly about to pass over Albuquerque. We are in southern New Mexico right now. We got a couple of storms to our. We are going west, so to our 12 o'clock actually. Got a couple of storms ahead, which is weird because, I mean, I check the weather, and I mean, I guess what happens is whenever you start Flight Simulator with live weather, I think what happens is that it takes the weather that is out there right now, and then the weather engine in the game takes control, and then it's just, it reacts to itself. So yeah, it's not going to replicate everything that's happening out there right now, but I think it's a unique weather system in which, we have like a unique weather system. I mean, it's not going to be like our own, but I mean, it is its own. So I heard Albuquerque 800 times. Same. For some reason I like to say Albuquerque. Man, the terrain is gorgeous. I love New Mexico. I know, we need to start flying over New Mexico a little more often.
Airbus 3, Sierra Papa, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.8.
We actually have some white tops over here. A couple of mountains over there. If anyone, again, is familiar with New Mexico, you can tell me what mountain range that is.
3 Sierra Papa.
And again, if you have any more suggestions about what flight we should do after this,
Albuquerque Center, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, flight level
listening for that.
300.
Looks like we have probably around an hour left in this flight.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, Albuquerque Center, continue to Oscar Tango Oscar as planned.
Got a little bit of a lake under us. Beautiful scenery, man. Is this real? I mean, are we like in real life right now? Wow. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Fly over Indiana more and look at all the corn. Thank you. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go look at the corn.
American 1523, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, American 1523.
This is so weird. I don't know why it does this. We're actually approaching a storm system. Let me go ahead and go back to the cockpit real quick. We're going to be passing over OTO. We should actually be passing over probably Albuquerque.
Southwest 160 to you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Don't know why my radar was literally maxed out at like 160, but oh well.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet southwest 1602.
How long left? Probably at least under an hour. We're passing over New Mexico right now. And it's about a 2-hour flight. And we're about an hour in right now. So I believe we should have about less than an hour left. And our descent should probably begin in about 30 minutes.
Tree Romeo, you are 48 miles south. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 2 approach by Sierra Alpha Foxtrot. 104 radial, 120 DMER. Cleared to Sierra Alpha Foxtrot. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 2 approach by Sierra Alpha Foxtrot. 104 radial, 120 DMER. Cleared to Sierra Alpha Foxtrot. Generic Tree Romeo.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Horizon Air 27 Tree for descent and maintain 10,000 feet.
Yep, right over here.
Romeo, you are 300 feet
So
below your
OTO is
assigned
right
altitude.
here.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Got Albuquerque Airport right here, and we're about to enter Albuquerque airspace, so our co-pilot is probably gonna ask for a
Southwest 1577
transition
maintain
clearance.
10,000 feet. Delta 1017, you are 62 miles east. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Keep speed below 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 8 approach via CRSTN transition. Cleared to CRSTN.
I definitely want to do a night flight. I really want to do a night flight.
For descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Especially with the Neo. I love the Neo now. Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever been able to fly with the Neo as an actual flight. So this is the first full-fledged flight I've ever been able to do in Flight Simulator. I actually watched AMN fly from it was Los Angeles. It was Los Angeles International to Dallas Fort Worth International. And he took the 787.
Approach via CRSTN transition. Cleared to CRSTN Delta 1017.
Beautiful mountain coming up on our left. Beautiful mountains on our rights. Ooh, we got some snow caps. Look at that. Beautiful snow caps right there. Let's go over to the co-pilot seat. Pilots, co-pilots. Let's look. Wow. Wow. Beautiful mountains, man. This game is unreal. Let's go to showcase. Oh man, we already passed that point. Definitely should have gotten a screenshot there. Let's take a screenshot of this. Since a lot of funeral. Why did I say funeral? I love the detail that they actually put, that there is a little bit of usage on this window. I mean, you see it's a little dirty because, I mean, people have been like running their hands on it, scratching it. I mean, it's been in the air, decomposing and all that. So I love the attention to detail on the windows. That's unreal.
You are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Beautiful snow-capped mountains right there. Let's zoom in. See if these guys. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Descend
But
and maintain 10,000 feet. SkyWest 2976. Southwest 1577, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Since Albuquerque's going to be coming up on our left, I'm definitely going to be watching outside of the on the cabin view. Capitol Hill Projections, welcome to the live stream. I've never seen you on here. Love your content so much, man. You deserve so many more subscribers. How much does this cost too? Capitol Hill Projections, thank you so much. Definitely big shout out to Capitol Hill Projections. Definitely love to see other political channels on my channel. So I guess everyone, if Capitol Hill Projections actually has a channel, go over and give him a subscription. Never seen him on my live stream, but hell, go and subscribe to him. How much does the game cost? So base, it is actually $60. The one that I got was $130. We are passing over Albuquerque now. On the bottom of the screen, you'll actually be able to make out the city of Albuquerque. Take a screenshot of that. Wow, look at that. Look at that. You can actually see Albuquerque Airport right there on, right under where the flap is. Right on the northern, or on the, actually southern end of the city, since actually the wing on where I'm facing right now, this is actually pointing south. So that's actually the southern end of the city. There's the Valley River that I actually saw on the VFR map. Real life view is not so realistic like this. Finally, we pass over the city of Albuquerque. Alright, let's go back to cockpit view, and let's go back to the pilot seat. Yikes. Let's go ahead and make a left-hand turn. Let's go to 250. Again, I'm gonna realign a little bit. Yikes, actually. I did not look ahead of me. Let's go ahead and abort this left-hand turn. Let's go ahead and engage ourselves into a right-hand turn. We're actually approaching a storm, so I'm going to go back to 270. Let's see if 270 can actually do this for us, so we don't fly directly into that storm ahead of us.
Albuquerque Center, Airbus November.
These storms had to have formed while I was taking off in
300.
Dallas, because there's no way. I didn't even see these things on the weather radar whenever I checked.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa Albuquerque Center, continue as planned.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. Da 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 Please just ignore my song. Da 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 da. Yeah, I know. I totally apologize for that. Please, if you want to unsubscribe, definitely. I get it. I completely get it. Beautiful cloud cover. Oh my god, my favorite feature in the game is visible from 30,000 feet in the air. If you actually look over to the bottom, if you actually look, you see the cloud right here. The sun is up here somewhere. It's like, I mean, somewhere up there. But if you look below the clouds actually cover the ground. You'll see the shadow. And no, I don't know this game. I'm speechless. Speechless. Why is this not default with any other flight simulator? Let's commit to a 5-degree turn. We're gonna just barely skim by this storm that we are approaching on our left. Came back just in time for a concert from PG. Oh man. Thank you. I really do appreciate the support. I have been going through a lot recently, and I've been really excited for Flight Simulator. I really want to enjoy Flight Simulator, and I'm really glad that that at least the 10 of y'all are interested in my Flight Simulator content. So if you can, I'm really gonna have to build a Flight Simulator community. I know there's a lot of people out there that love Flight Simulator, and I want to make something unique. So until I can actually find that, I'm going to be trying a lot of different things for Flight Simulator, content-wise, and I really hope that a lot of you guys will stand behind me with that. I know you guys want Power and Revolution. I know you guys want political process. I know you guys want political games. But Flight Simulator has always been with me. It is the first game that I had that got me into video games, into computer gaming. It got me into computers. Flight Simulator has always been there for me, and it is always held a special place in my heart. And it was emotional whenever the first trailer for Flight Simulator came out. I was excited for this game, and it's out. I mean, I'm playing it right now, and look at this game. Look at this. There is nothing like this. And I like how half the time I'm even playing these games, I'm just reminiscing about how great the freaking game looks. So, do you?
Execute 571 descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Beautiful storm to our left. Got another storm over there to the left as well. When is Power and Revolution 2020 coming out? I believe it is going to be coming out sometime in September or October. Legit, the only game I can think of that I'm genuinely excited for is the new Lego Star Wars game coming out. LOL. Oh my god, freaking Legos, freaking nerd. What are we doing? Pretty high level clouds right ahead of us. Let's check. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and commit to a left-hand turn. We're gonna go ahead and avoid this storm. Let's go ahead and change our heading to 250. And commit to this left-hand turn. I actually want to see what it looks like whenever we're in a turn. Wow. 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 Beautiful. Beautiful turn. Beautiful turn. Beautiful scenery. It's just unreal. What day in September is it coming on? I don't know. If I don't have a date, again, that's the other thing that I want you guys to know. If I get a date for if I get a date for what do you call it, Power and Revolution, I'm going to make a video about it. I make these videos literally as soon as I get the information. As soon as I get the information, I make the video. So you don't have to worry about me not making a video about the thing that y'all want, because those, I mean, those videos get tons of views. So what are we doing? Heading into a little bit of cloud cover, let's go back to the cockpit. Let's go ahead, go to a turn of 265. Actually, let's go to 260. That's gonna barely have us avoid that storm. We're gonna pass right next to it. Hey, what's going on, IST? Welcome to the live stream. ZK says Joe Biden for president. Jeez. Wow, flight simulator and politics. Politics gaming? Is that it? Is this finally the balance that I have? We have me piloting and then so we are approaching waypoint Gup. What is this? Okay, so it shows our nautical mile. It actually shows the heading that we're supposed to be on to take us directly there. And again, I'm really trying to avoid this storm right here. So we're going to continue going straight until we actually pass it. So we have WX on. Yeah, definitely going to be passing directly next to it. 1242? It's 239 actually. Inop. All of this is inoperable. It just shows us the time. Turn off anti-skid. Okay. Auto brake. Nice. Terrain on display. I guess that's just whenever we're closer to the ground. Probably will actually turn that on as soon as we start approaching McCarran. Live weather, it is 140. 140, okay, so now I'm an hour behind of where I am, but the time is actually pretty accurate. It's 140, but it's 240 in Texas, but we took off from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, so one thing you'll actually be able to make out is whenever we actually get into Arizona, we're gonna pass, I believe, over northern Arizona, and then whenever we get into northern Arizona, yeah, right around here, yeah, that's the Grand Canyon, so we're gonna pass directly next to the Grand Canyon. It's actually really cool because whenever... Okay, so the Grand Canyon is actually on our next waypoint. So around this time, this area right here is whenever we're going to start doing our descent. As soon as we get into that waypoint, let's check our navlog. Let's do GCN, and then it's going to be about 17 minutes until we get to Boulder City. And then it'll be about another 2 minutes until we get to McCarran International. I watched about half of it whenever it was live, but something came up and I wasn't able to finish it. What's your current speed? My speed is locked at 330 knots. Beautiful avoidance of this little rainstorm to our right. Which, actually, it's not even raining. What it's actually doing, it's I guess it's just marking where all the moisture is. Because I definitely don't see any rain as of right now. But it's on the radar, so... one of the things that you probably don't know about me is that I've been playing Flight Simulator for a long time, but at the same time, I'm still stupid enough to where sometimes I don't know what certain operations are. I mean, I'm not the... Let's go ahead and reset my barometer, so that is good. One of the things is that, yeah, I'm familiar with flight. I'm familiar with planes. I'm familiar with a lot of different things, but some of the systems, I mean, I still kind of don't get it, but I have a basic understanding of it. I mean, all of this does not look that challenging to me. It's just like getting a balance of how to operate it accordingly. Hey, you're right, correct, and I agree with you, but awesome. Ow, that hurt my side. That is a great username, my guy. Hey, you're right, correct, and I agree with you, but awesome. Beautiful storm, beautiful storm. Can barely see, but beautiful storm. All right, let's go ahead and reset my thing. Let's go to 275. Oh my god, that's a lot of icing. Let's go ahead and go to my top. We need to do engine 1, engine 2, heat, and then wing de-ice. Don't think we actually have control over the temperatures inside of the aircraft. No, we do not. We have control over engine bleed, but again, make sure de-ice should be completely on. Should have turned those on a long time ago.
Generic 06 Foxtrot, you are 800 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet altimeter 29er.79er. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, generic 06 Foxtrot.
Let's go ahead and check my checklist real quick. APU. There's nothing about de-ice. Engine mode selector. Turn battery off. No, I don't want to do that. Flight control. GPWS. There's calls in up. I guess I'm doing the most that I can right now. Set nose light the taxi, that's cool. And until we get over to the Grand Canyon, I'm actually going to set this. Let's do showcase. I'm waiting for that ice to melt off, but oh well. I don't have it set to where it's going to screw anything up, so nothing should go wrong if my entire plane ices up, and then plus all the ice should disappear once we start doing our descent. It's most likely just because I was hovering at about 30,000 feet with my de-ice off, so that was my fault. But I will be right back. If you're lucky, and I'm probably not going to be gone this long, but this is actually going to be the view where you're going to be able to see the Grand Canyon on the right side of the aircraft. So the Grand Canyon is actually going to be coming up very, very soon, and around the Grand Canyon is where we're going to start our descent. We're going to, slow our speed down, and then we're going to start going toward around 10,000 feet, and then around that time is whenever we're going to start adjusting ourselves to align ourselves with the airport. That way, we're going to align ourselves with, like, almost the exact center.
Airbus 3 Sierra Papa.
Okay, that was us. But yeah, we're going to have some fun. I think the ice is actually finally starting to melt.
Sierra Papa flight level 300.
American 436, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa Albuquerque Center, continue to Golf Charlie November as planned.
Overspeed.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, American 436. Airbus 3 Sierra Papa contact Denver Center on 127.55.
Airbus 3 Sierra Papa. Denver Center, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa flight level 300.
Airbus Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa Denver Center. Continue to Golf Charlie November as planned.
I just completely realized my mic was muted that entire time. If you look directly ahead of us, you will see the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon, so we are now in northern Arizona, but the Grand Canyon is about to pop up on our right. So one of the coolest things, actually, that I'm about to have fun comparing is that I have a family member that travels to Las Vegas not multiple times, but once or twice a year for professional pool tournaments. And so on the way to one of them one time, they sent me a picture of the Grand Canyon from the aircraft. And so it was one time I was playing this game on beta, and I took the A320neo and I flew it outside. I was kind of like flying it around Las Vegas, and whenever I flew it around Las Vegas and I made my way outside of Las Vegas toward northern Arizona, I looked over to the left and I was like, is that the Grand Canyon? And we were just kind of like talking back and forth, like, that shouldn't be the Grand Canyon. And then we were like, oh my god, that is the Grand Canyon. And I was just like, hey, you literally sent me a picture one time you went to Vegas, and it looks exactly like that. So this is going to be really cool to have this comparison shot. And if I can find the original picture that I'm actually talking about, I'll actually try to upload it to YouTube and have a comparison video. So it's going to be really, really cool. Again, Grand Canyon is hopping up on our right. Beautiful, beautiful Grand Canyon. I actually flew very, very close to the Grand Canyon, and it looks remarkable, huge, and stunning. And if you actually look to our right, that is actually another storm. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about it. Actually, we may have to worry about it, but let's go ahead and get a heading about 270. And I'm going to start reducing speed. Let's go ahead and reduce to about 300 knots. And let's reduce to 20,000 feet. I'm actually going to reduce this to 270 knots. Hey, you're right, correct, and I agree with you, but gotta go. It's been a nice time with everyone. Like the stream. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Wow. We are approaching the Grand Canyon, and it looks stunning.
Airbus 3, Sierra Papa contact Los Angeles Center on 124.85.
Going to 124.85 Airbus 3 Sierra Papa. Los Angeles Center Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa flight level 230.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa Los Angeles Center, continue to Golf Charlie November as planned.
What have you missed so far, Zach? Basically, we started our descent, and we are now passing over the Grand Canyon as of right now, and it looks great. Absolutely stunning. Look at that beautiful... I cannot. I absolutely cannot. Bruh. Bruh is exactly what I would say. You hear me taking screenshots, I need to take screenshots. How much longer is the flight? Should be about less than 30 minutes. I believe it's been a fun ride. It has been a fun ride. We are now on the last leg. Now, if you look at this cloud right here, and you look right below it, and you see you see all that cloud cover. It's all dark. And then you see exactly where the cloud is covering it, and then where the sun is shining. And this is over the Grand Canyon.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, SkyWest 5616.
Graphics are on point. Yep. I'm glad my computer is running it the way it is. What temps are we at right now? We are at 70. Well, we're spiking at 80 right now, but we're at 75. Like, I mean, I'm balancing this temp-wise at about 70. It's about 70 degrees Celsius. All right, let's go to the cockpit view. Well, actually, let's pull up the VFR map. All right, we are now in our last leg. So let's go to the cockpit. It's actually a little bit of a severe storm to our right. I think it is raining. I think if you actually look, you can actually see rain. I thought I saw it just right over there. Take a couple more screenshots of the Grand Canyon before we pass it. Wow, look at this ridge right here. Look at this, dude! What is this game? What is this? Look at this detail. Look at the scenery. Look at the cloud. Look at the detail on the window. It's dirty as hell, but like, Jesus Christ, look at this. This is not real. This is not real. With my experience, you know what? I just completely realized that I totally have not landed an A320neo before. There's a lot of things to discuss, but I don't think I've ever landed a neo before. So this is gonna be fun. You're gonna see me land a neo for the first time. Press dislike. Aw, that sucks. Probably because I talk too much. That's always funny. You gotta out loud say dislike. Haha. Gotcha. End of the YouTube career. PG's going away forever, guys. Ow. You can do it, PG. I can. You probably hit dislike just because it's Spirit Airlines. Yeah, more of the Grand Canyon that we're still flying over. There is no dislikes. Did you refresh the page? Aw. He just wanted to say that he hit dislike. That's funny. Are we... Oh, we're at 20,000 feet. Okay. So if we go straight, if basically on the way, what we're doing right now, we're going on a straight heading on 260, and this should literally directly take us to McCarran.
Executive 335, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
If I can land the plane, you can too. Yeah, you tried to land the 787, but did you see the way you did it?
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Executive 335.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful shot of the Grand Canyon just ahead of us. Are you doing any more flights after this? Depends. I would have to make it into a separate stream most likely because I mean I just want whenever I do flights like this in one stream because I mean it's a little less impactful if I do it streaming. At least on my memory it is. What's your favorite airline, PG? Southwest. I would definitely have to say Southwest Airlines. What I'm really, really excited for, and I loved playing this aircraft on Flight Simulator X, was the 737 with the Southwest Airlines livery. So one of my favorite liveries right now on Flight Simulator on Flight Simulator 2020 is definitely this plane that I'm playing right now is the A320neo with the Spirit Airlines livery. I also have a Delta Airlines livery for the A320neo, which is on the there was a livery pack that I actually downloaded, and it's really simple to put new liveries on this thing. FSX, you literally had to go into the on Flight Simulator X. Actually, someone asked this earlier where they were like, hey, is this a lot easier to play to modify to I don't know if you guys just saw that, but that was freaky. Okay, I'm still live. Cool. That was weird. Yikes. You should fly a Boeing 747. I think it's JFK. Someone said something about a JFK to Anchorage flight. I could definitely do a 787 or a 747 with that type of flight.
Airbus 3 Sierra Papa contact Los Angeles Center on 124.2.
Any Southwest
124.2 for Airbus 3 Sierra Papa.
Any Southwest liveries yet? No, not at the moment. But what I'm really waiting
Los
for.
Angeles Center Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa flight level 200.
So what I'm really waiting for is the 737 from anyone, literally. I'm definitely going to be buying a 737.
Continue to Bravo Lima Delta as planned.
PMDG is I know PMDG is actually going to be coming out with one, so I'm definitely going to be using that. I think right ahead of us, we actually are going to see Lake Mead. Yeah. Lake Mead is actually right ahead of us, so we are on the outskirts of Las Vegas. One of the cool things is that if this was nighttime, you would definitely see Las Vegas. Because Las Vegas, the city lights, you would see these lights from, 50, 100, 200 miles away. So we're going to be passing over Lake Mead, and we're actually probably going to be passing directly over Hoover Dam, or at least very, very close to it. We're very, very likely to see it. What's the heading? 258. For everyone watching right now, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and definitely hit that bell notification icon if you want to see more Flight Simulator. Again, if you have any suggestions of where I should take a A320neo, another flight that I actually could do is Dallas Fort Worth to Chicago O'Hare. That would definitely be a really fun flight. Okay, so Boulder City is going to be somewhere right over here. The Hoover Dam, so this is Lake Mead right here. I believe the Hoover Dam is going to be somewhere smacked right in between these rocks in this area right here. Do a flight from Allentown, Pennsylvania to St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Florida. Well, that's pretty specific. Is that like an international flight, or is that something that I would do in a smaller aircraft?
United 1626, you are 15,100 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, United 1626.
Just trying to modify our altitude to about 10,000 feet. National Allegiant does that routine. Oh, okay. Allegiant Airlines would actually be a really cool one that I should try to find. Anyone that operates an A320neo, please just reference me their airlines. Yeah, I believe that is exactly where the Hoover Dam is. Right smack in between those rocks right there. You'd definitely be able to make it out. Don't think we're going to be able to see it, but Las Vegas is actually straight ahead. We're probably going to be able to see the airport. You should do a small airplane flight. I actually already did. That would be the, it was the Dallas-Fort Worth International to Kansas City. I actually did that one in a Beechcraft Baron G58. And that one was actually a 3-hour flight. This one's only 2, and we're using a jet aircraft. Smaller aircraft is slower though. Yeah, see, but one of the cool things is that there are pilots that do these very, very, very long flights just in smaller aircrafts because, I mean, obviously you're not, you know, transporting hundreds of people, dozens of people even, in these aircrafts right here. And, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Got a little bit of a storm ahead of us. ILS info display. I need to relearn how to do ILS because there's a way that you can actually auto land your aircraft just by doing, and it's actually just by doing it through ILS flights.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
I think it's more often than not a lot of aircraft pilots, especially for aircrafts like these that do have the auto land feature. I mean, you don't even have to take control of the aircraft until probably a couple of seconds until you actually hit comes through. I'm trying to not jumble up my words. Okay, Las Vegas is right there. Where are we? Okay, so we haven't even hit Boulder City yet. Oh, we are actually going to. Okay, so I was completely wrong whenever we were talking about where the Hoover Dam is.
4.65 Airbus Tree Sierra Papa.
So Hoover Dam is directly here. I mean, you can even see the shape in it.
Los Angeles Center, Airbus November 12 Tree.
We're going to be able to pass
11,400
directly next to it. Speaking of, let's go ahead and...
Airbus November 12 Tree Sierra Papa, Los Angeles Center.
265. We're going to do this for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to readjust.
Airbus 3 Sierra Papa contact Las Vegas approach on 118.4.
118.4 Airbus 3 Sierra Papa. Las Vegas approach Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa 10,000 feet.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa Las Vegas approach, continue to Bravo Lima Delta as planned. Altimeter 29.74.
Las Vegas approach Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa Las Vegas approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Airbus 3 Sierra Papa.
Alright. Allegiant uses A320s. Well, specifically, I'm talking about the A320neo. And now if you look over to the left-hand side, at the very, very bottom, you're going to be able to see the Hoover Dam actually coming up in a second. As soon as we see the Hoover Dam, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the cockpit, and we're going to lead this plane in for a landing. Yep. Right down here, you can actually see the bridge. This is actually the bridge that leads into Las Vegas, but right below it, I can't move the camera down, but you can actually see that is exactly where the Hoover Dam is. All right, let's go ahead and go back to the cockpits. And that looks like it's McCarran. I believe that is McCarran. Definitely not something we're gonna land at right now. We're not gonna. I'm gonna carefully pull this plane down. So let's go ahead and start the procedure. Let's go ahead and get us down. We're at 10,000 feet. Let's put us at 5,000 feet. And let's slow down to 190. I took a Spirit flight once in real life to Florida, and it was my first time on a plane for me. I personally have actually never been on a plane. Now, if you'll see right there, that is our destination, Las Vegas, KLAS, or better known as McCarran International Airport. Let's go ahead and do 2,500 feet a second. Or not a second, but that'd be scary if it was a second. Let's go ahead and do a right-hand turn to about 320. We're going to find the nearest airport list, and McCarran International is right there.
Las Vegas Tower Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa is 13 miles east with Mike to land.
There's downtown Las Vegas right there.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, Las Vegas Tower. Make left downwind runway 8 left. Altimeter 29.74 wind 1902 at 5.
8 left.
Southwest 1466, turn next taxiway.
8 left. Okay, so that's going to be the other side of the
Fly left
airport.
traffic runway 8 left Airbus 3 Sierra Papa.
Okay, so that right-hand turn was actually very smart of us.
Southwest 1466, turn next taxiway.
8 left, so it's going to be 8 left.
Southwest 1466, contact ground on 130.0.
Let's go ahead and go for 3,000 feet now, and let's go ahead and do a heading of 280.
130.0 Southwest 1466.
Let's increase the speed to 210. Little is that as soon as I start getting a little bit closer, I'm gonna take control manually and I'm gonna bring it down. Pay attention to flying or you may crash. I know. I am paying attention, my guy. All right. All right, rest of the time we're going to be remained in the cockpit. Let's go 260. So downtown Las Vegas is right here. This is the strip. And then right here is McCarran International Airport. passing over an airport right
Airbus
now.
Sierra Papa cleared to land runway 8 left.
8 left.
194 at 4.
So, I believe that's North Las Vegas.
Cleared to land runway 8 left Airbus Tree Sierra Papa.
Okay. Henderson Field is here. Las Vegas is right here, so I believe this has to be Nellis. So the one we're passing over right here, that has to be Nellis Air Force Base. Either that or I'm getting him confused, but LSV looks exactly like North Las Vegas, so... Final minutes of the flight. Yes, sir. We are on our way to a landing on 8 left. Finishing up our final stretch of this flight. And hope good. Let's not crash into the... Let's go ahead and go to heading of 200. Just so we can avoid those mountains.
$2,500.
Let's go for an airspeed of 180. And a heading 180. I think as soon... Let's... Number 1 flaps. I think as soon as I kind of like get it, I think I'm going to disengage. Well, I'm going to do like a very, very sharp right, left-hand turn. And then I will manually... adjust it just so I can lead it into the runway. Yes, hitting those mountains would not be good. No, it wouldn't. So again, we are going to be landing on 8 left, so it's going to be the left side. Downtown Paradise right there. You can actually make out the McCarran Tower. So we're waiting just a few more moments. And that's our runway right there, 8 left. All right, let's go ahead and kick it into a very, very sharp left-hand turn. I believe we're going to be going for a heading of 50.
Tower, Spirit Wings tree 11 miles west inbound, visual runway 8 right approach.
Let's just do 90.
Spirit Wings tree, Las Vegas Tower. Cleared visual runway 8 right approach. Altimeter 29.78 wind.
Yikes, yikes, that is too sharp, too sharp, too sharp. Okay.
Cleared visual runway 8 right approach, Spirit Wings tree.
Number 2 flaps.
1,000. 1,000.
1,000. 1,000. Here we go, boys.
Spirit Wings tree cleared to land runway 8 right. Wind 201 at 4. Caution, the Airbus A20N landing runway 8 left.
Yep.
1,000.
Wait, 8 right or 8 left? Spirit Wings 333.
Cleared to land runway 8 right, Spirit Wings tree.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing 8 left. Final stage of flaps. Let's go ahead.
$1,000. $500. $400. $300. $200. $100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Beautiful landing. Reverse thrust. Let's apply the brakes.
Spirit Wings tree.
Awesome. That is the best landing. That was the first time I have ever been able to land in an A320. That was the best landing I have ever been able to do in a jetliner. That was awesome. Holy hell. Let's go ahead and turn on this taxiway right here. Oh my god, I cannot believe that was the perfect landing. That was exciting. Wow, great. Oh my god, that was awesome.
Contact ground on 130.0.
Alright, let's adjust. Oh, it's still in reverse thrust.
Turn next taxiway.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over control from radio comms from this. Let's go ahead and tune Las Vegas ground. And let's taxi to a gate.
Las Vegas ground, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa request taxi to the gate.
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa taxi to gate 245 using taxiway Alpha 5 Bravo Bravo 4.
And speaking of that, the only assistance I'm actually going to turn on real quick is route and waypoints superimposed. That's taxi ribbon. Okay, taxi ribbon. That's what I want. Because currently I do not know how to, I don't know how to navigate.
Airbus 3 Sierra Papa, did you copy?
Taxiing to gate 245 using taxiway Alpha 5 Bravo Bravo 6 Bravo 7 cross runway 8 left Alpha 5 Bravo Bravo 4 Airbus 3 Sierra Papa.
AMN and Damien, thank you guys so much for those donations. I seriously do appreciate it. Sorry for not saying anything beforehand because I was totally concentrating on that landing. All right, let's go here, and let's just adjust ourselves for this taxi. There's downtown Las Vegas right ahead of us. So that's how you do the brakes on an aircraft. You just hit the rudders. Alright, and left-hand turn. So if you actually noticed, you will actually have seen that that guy was actually leading me. And as soon as he put his hands up in the air, that's whenever I had to come to a stop. All right. Let's go ahead and starts. Let's do ground services and jetway connection.
Las Vegas ground, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
And just
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, the jetway is going to be connected.
let's go ahead and power off the engines. Turn off the master warning. And baggage service. And then definitely a power supply, I believe.
Las Vegas ground, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa. Could you please send the baggage?
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, baggage is on the way.
Baggage is on the way. We'll pretend that they're getting the baggaging off. I don't know if, like, if I load at one place and then unload at another, if that happens. I mean, if that's actually what happens, then that's cool. Let's go ahead and request power supply.
Las Vegas ground, Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa. Could you please send a ground power unit?
And
Airbus November 123 Sierra Papa, ground power unit is on the road.
end of plan. Yeah, that was the end of the plan. Go ahead and turn the parking brake on. Let's go ahead and do some manual shut off. All right, that was the completion of the flight. Awesome. Operational condition time, nighttime, was 7 hours? Oh, that's my total flight time. So this added like 2 hours of flight time. 4 hours of this, or at least like it's like 6 hours. Well, it was like 3 hours, 5 hours actually. 5 hours of that literally came from the flights to Kansas City, and then this flights from DFW to Las Vegas. Cool, they got a guy waving those sticks for you. I know, right? Like that's like really cool. But yeah, this was the completion of the flight from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport to Las Vegas International Airport. Guys, if you guys like this video, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more Flight Simulator content, if you have any ideas of where I should fly to next, please leave that in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for attending this live stream. I really did appreciate it. This was actually the most successful live stream of Flight Simulator that I have done as of recently. I got up to at least 15 viewers, and that was extraordinary, because I mean, I haven't been getting that many viewers on Flight Simulator. So hopefully my Flight Simulator community does grow. I really want to do Flight Simulator and more. So again, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and again, see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.